through here and straight on to Reactor 5.
You make it sound so simple.
Only 'cause it is. That there's the reactor support pillar.
So what's the plan?
After plan E comes F, G, and then H.
Thought E was the last.
This here is Section F.
We cut through section G and head for H.
A cargo platform in H will get us closer to the reactor. Biggs should be somewhere over there. Looks like the sun's going down on Midgar.
Right. Double time. We got a date with the reactor.
I just tell them don't worry about it and say it's okay. If they pay bad, then that's yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, people take things seriously all the time, and it's annoying and irritating because there's just no point.
Nothing but air below us.
Shut up and move.
Just don't look down, okay?
Easy for you to say.
Confidence and arrogance is a fine line.
No good?
Needs power, I think.
That looks more like what we need.
Control room.
Let's check it out. Maybe no one uses that entrance.
I'm getting the feeling no one's come down here for a long time.
No plate inspectors, huh?
Yeah. Oh no, you can like you can shout, but not you can be you can shout, but not be in a bit of a
Works?
prick kind of way, you know. My glasses. How'd you know? How did you see my glasses? Yeah.
Error.
Oh, I don't know
Insufficient power.
Things I've got left because
Of course.
Hey guys, look at this. Instructions for dealing with a power shortage.
Kill the lights, and we free up power for the gate and other stuff.
Sun lamps. You think these are the plate suns? The closest thing we have to the real thing.
Gotta put out a sun just to open a gate, huh?
But if we go through with it, the grounders in Sector 4 will suffer.
Now or later,
what am I nibbling
sun's
on?
going out for good when we blow the reactor.
That's true.
Let's go.
salt and vinegar twists are my favorite
All
kind of
these
crisps.
lamps.
Well, the
You
prawn
think
cocktail
they'd
ones
be
are
able
my
to
favorite
balance
ones
the
now.
load by though?
Maybe. If the maintenance guys or whoever
But they didn't
work
have prawn
there
cocktail
look-
ones, so
The lamps are important.
the
But when you think how much Mako it must take to keep them running.
s- salt and vinegar ones are like the next best thing. Ready salted is overrated. I don't like ready salted, but I could get rid of it if I could.
Disengaging locking mechanisms.
Okay, that's that.
Great job, Cloud.
You're doing.
Next stop, Section G.
Yep. And after that, Reactor 5. Not again.
Great. I'm sure those things will welcome us just as warmly as before. Tell you what, the rock runs deep in this damn pizza. Don't mind us, y'all. Just pass through.
Let's do this.
Bring it!
Let's get this over with. Going in. Keep those gloves up.
Sure.
For like-
They busted?
Powered down, is my guess.
Lucky us, am I right?
7-8 years.
One less thing for us to worry about.
And like, I know, like, I've been doing this for a while. Unfortunately, in this time of life or time of streaming, you have to like when I started doing the pandemic, or before the pandemic, and then during the pandemic, all you needed to do is just to be yourself or whatnot. But these days, streaming wise, not everybody, but most people, turn to being like dicks and whatnot, and doing like rage bait content and all this shit, and I'm just like, it's no point, because like if you do it, you're gonna set yourself up to fail, even if you succeed, because people expect to be this, and then they're the first ones to bitch and moan when their chat is being a dick to them, and you're like, guys, stop being a dick to me, like, well, I don't deserve this, and you're like, no, you do deserve it, because you made them like this. But no, this, God, I hate heights.
You okay?
Yeah.
Ah, going for that material, weren't you?
So close.
Wow.
And yet so far. This path's no good now.
Okay,
I'm sure
so
there's another way to get there.
yes, I used to serve the military. I used to be in the RAF.
And when we find
I
it,
never
we can
flew
find and
planes
snag
or
that
anything,
material.
despite the name. Right, never flew in planes. I did fly in a Chinook once, which was fun. And I was terrified because I don't mind flying. Like taking off and landing are probably the two scariest parts of flying for me.
Got ourselves a real piece of work right here.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, you're God's sake. They do say flying is the safest form of transport. Unless you nosedive into an ocean or hit rather large objects, but near the glass. Apart from those little things. But it's not too bad. RAF, thank you, man.
You know
Oh
the
no,
best
don't.
way to not get
I
lost
don't.
is to believe that
See,
you're
I
not.
always find that weird. When
Isn't
you
that
see your
from one of
ex-military,
Marlene's books?
somebody goes, "Thank you for your
Yep,
service."
one
It's
of
like,
her
nah,
favorites.
it's alright. It's
Loves
like,
it when I read it to her
it's a
before
job at the
bedtime.
end of the day. Do you know what I mean?
Doing all
Life and homelessness.
But
Let's take a moment to get our
anyway,
bearings.
moving on.
We're still in G, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
And to reach Mako Reactor 5, we need to go through Section H.
I tend to remember everything I learned when it's history.
Unfortunately,
Yes,
I didn't
exactly.
spot a connecting catwalk to Section H. Did you?
Well, we could always do another lap.
Go for 10, why don't you?
The only other route that I can think of would be...
Along the wall.
Up for giving it a try? It might not work out, but it's the only idea I've got.
My worst thing is math that I can't
It's
actually
not a bad one.
ever
So we're
remember
shooting for those
anything.
giant
I'm
fans
terrible
way
at
over
math.
there. Okay. At least we've got
Yeah.
a clear landmark to guide us.
When
Let's end this quick.
I've got life skills, thank you.
Let's do this.
What did I spend 5 years doing? Except for traveling the world. You know? I mean, no one said, let's be honest.
That's that.
But the best version of toast
I think we can
is
climb onto that pipe.
set it to 3
Seems that way.
and then let it cook. Once it's popped, put some nice fresh butter on there. Let it melt. Let it melt to the point there's still butter, the butter hasn't fully soaked into the toast. And then either have it on its own or with some jam. Have a nice cup of tea. Yes. Thank you. See, baby nerd agrees.
Hey guys, these fans are really loud and
You chickening out?
hell no.
You know?
I'm just worried that
It's
your
good.
bony ass is gonna get
Okay.
blown off the side and shit.
Level
Enough.
3
We gotta
toast
keep
is the
moving.
best.
Okay then. Follow me.
Level 3. It's the best. It's the best golden.
No worse than a windy day, huh?
One with
It's
a
the best.
tornado
It's the
warning,
best golden
baby.
brown.
Don't look at the fan. Whatever
No.
you do.
Right.
That is the Obama toast. That is. No, he's a good president. And he says good toast. So. I like it. I like it to be
What's
crunchy
with
and
the
nice.
fan over there?
Crunchy and nice, but it's like less than 2 minutes. I think that's basically what level 3 is. Hot bread. Yeah, but your sister's which sister though?
Made it through in one piece.
Think that
You
took a
said
couple
that on me,
years
I'm not
off my
saying that.
life. Not really. Couple seconds, maybe. 3 tops.
Can you boil an egg? I mean, I can boil an egg. This is what it's gonna be. Me and Mom and her are gonna make videos going, who can make the best something. It is an argument.
This is it.
I know how to
Cargo
make pizza
platform Dave's
toast
talking about.
using an air fryer.
Let's not keep him waiting.
That sounds delicious.
Error. Insufficient power.
You're kidding me.
Needs 3 lights worth, looks like.
But that's all of them, isn't it?
All or nothing.
Let's regroup here if we get lost. Remember the H1 sign.
Right.
Let's see
Remember
now.
the H1 sign.
Closest light
Oh,
ought
what?
to be.
That one.
I never. It's rude to ask somebody their age.
By the light of these magnificent lamps, we shall lead our brothers
However,
and sisters
player,
along
how
the
old
street
are
to a
you?
brighter
That being
future.
said,
Say what?
It's from a speech President Shinra gave, talking up the importance of the sun lamps.
Brighter future. my
16.
ass. Shinra's leading
Right,
us
okay.
down a one-way path to darkness and death.
it
Y'all don't
depends on
have
how
a
many it's
chance.
about. And then sometimes like TV 14 in America, you know. Coming very close to college now. Exams less than 2 months away. Well, good luck. All I say is get your GCSEs done. Get your education done. Don't worry about a career or anything like that. Just get your studies done. Think about that stuff later on. Or when it comes closer. There's nothing worse than somebody putting...
Let's finish this.
Yeah, that is weird. Like, Puma, right? I've got a new ad out. Okay?
Look,
Of the
there's
clothes.
the switch.
But they're using the high song from Afroman.
Rerouting power. Please wait.
Yeah, but
That's one
it's
down.
such a weird song.
Only
to
2
use.
more lights to go.
Reinitializing intrusion prevention system.
No, I can't do running for shit.
Intrusion prevention?
Back online because of us.
No need to fret, y'all. A few rusty mechs ain't gonna keep
Yeah,
us
no
from
one's
reaching the
like,
reactor.
no one's ever like, yeah. If anyone ever asked me to run, I was like, nah, mate, nah.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
Mid-range turrets, huh?
Hey, Cloud! Hang back while I deal with these pests.
Okay.
Take the lead.
All set. It's on you.
All right, watch and learn. Suck it. Yeah. Here it comes.
That's a win. Just made our lives a lot harder.
We restored power to more than just security, remember?
We can move this catwalk.
What was school life for me? Shit.
Yeah, lined it up perfect.
Because yeah, no. We're not getting into
This will
that.
be quick. Keep it together.
Guess it's my turn.
It won't be tough.
Of course not.
Get your ass out of here. Keep pouring it on.
I got this.
Need my help, do you?
Yeah, I was like severely bullied in school when I was a kid.
Damn it.
Hated school.
Want some more? How'd you like that? I'm counting on you.
Speak to anybody? I remember when I came to the first time in school year 9, I was severely bullied because I wouldn't speak to anybody. Yeah, I was the same.
Let's do this.
I never spoke to anyone about it because, like, you know,
Was
yeah,
never in doubt.
I just never did. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, yeah. That's one thing I should have been told when I was being bullied. Like, people are like
That
only
makes
bully
two
other
lives
people
now.
because
Meaning we've
of the
only
stuff
got
they're
one
going on
left.
in their own lives.
Hands
That's
in
why they're
sight,
not
y'all.
happy.
Should be able to
They make
climb down
people-
from here.
They make people feel better. They make themselves feel better by bullying
This a
somebody.
hole, right?
That
Else.
the Sector 4 slums down there?
Usually when I meet
You wanna
someone
check
new,
them out
I
sometime?
don't
I can
like
show
to
you
speak
around.
until I
Let's check them out now.
first
Fall.
initially, because I just stood there with my hands like this or whatnot, and like when I start doing this, that's when my like social anxiety
You think they'll miss
kicks
those
in,
three
and I'm
plates?
very like secluded.
I say the real son's
I
the
go
only
into
one
myself.
we need. To
I
hell
never
with
really
Shitter and
noticed
his
it until like
nightlights.
a few years ago. What did you do?
Engaging countermeasures.
As in, what, sort my social anxiety out, or
No holding back.
what do I do for work? I work in a warehouse. Just do warehouse work. No, not for Amazon, by the way. For a different company. And I sometimes go into London for work as well, which is actually pretty fun.
Don't overdo it.
Guess it's my turn. Want some more? See
I like
ya.
my job. My job's actually pretty good. Beautiful singing.
How'd you like that?
Let's go.
Nice. But I'd like get a fiver, and then with that fiver, because back when I was like
Huh? We're going
a
back?
kid,
If you've got shit to do,
this is
then
like the
hurry up.
90s, early 2000s, and you know, money was a lot cheaper. Things were a lot cheaper. Things were a lot easier as well. Things were a lot better as well. You know, economically and you know, living costs wise, pretty good.
Ain't no walking away
Oh, I
from
know.
this.
Let's do it right. No escape. Come on. Won't last long.
She's a baby. 2 weeks old.
Almost done. It's a shame we had to wander around so much.
Well, no stamps here to guide us. No Jesse or Wedge to back us up neither.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what should we tell Biggs? I don't want him to worry.
Ah, there it is. We got where we needed to go, so that's good.
If there's no viable path, we'll just have to make one.
What now? Yeah.
Now,
You're talking to a rookie. Yeah, I don't know.
got ourselves a real piece of work right here.
You don't know the half of it. Here we go.
No need
Calling
to
fire. See ya.
It's nothing.
Need a light? It's over.
Got him. And me to you too.
Heads up.
Oh, right then.
All right.
You throw.
Not bad.
There we go. I bet most tomorrow.
And that makes 3. Enough to finally get our cargo platform moving.
Better be.
Okay, let's head on back to the H1 sign.
Heads up. Bring it. Don't overdo it.
All right, watch and learn.
Give your best shot.
Gotta love it. Bang, bang.
Burn.
this way.
Nope, no.
I've got you covered. Bring it!
The worm thing, yep.
To let you down.
You bastards are gonna pay for what you did to her! You ain't getting out of this asshole! Special delivery! Suck on this! Can't hurt. Want some more? Yeah! Here it comes!
We got a chippy. Nice. Oh, thanks for the rose. I appreciate that.
When do we link up with Biggs?
Soon enough, don't you worry.
He knew we might be
do
late,
it.
so he came up with a few ways to kill time.
But
We ought to
each
wait
chippy
too
do
long
them
before he dies
differently.
aboard.
So if you want to get a bad one and try it different ways. Right, okay.
And we're back at the cargo platform.
Get ready, Mako Reactor 5. We're coming.
Alright, where's the best place to get one then?
Auxiliary power supply confirmed.
And don't say a chippy.
Reactivating cargo platform. Cargo platform activated. Awaiting input.
So long, underplate. I hate you too. Wait, wasn't there some material that caught your eye? You want to go grab it?
I got the material.
Tight.
Like, I've got the material. I had my eye on, so I got it.
Wonder what the reactor's like.
Dark, dismal. A slaughterhouse where they butcher the planet.
The best one for me is
Then there's the smell.
our local one.
Mako, be
Back
ready
in
for
Chippy
it.
and Kirkby.
Hear that, guys? It's the reactor calling us. Beckoning us, saying, "Bring it on,
Kirkby
Avalanche."
down. Alright,
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
we'll have a look see when we're down your way.
Whatever.
I've lived through worse. Come on!
So I got annihilated.
All good.
That was horrendous.
Ain't no thing. Always did like a challenge.
Why is that always sentry guns?
This ain't happening.
Can't afford to be reckless. Watch yourself.
Hang back.
Gotta be smart.
You might be able to get them in Chester. Oh, we couldn't get him in Chester.
Bring it. Gotta be careful.
Just hang on. I'm coming.
There's a lot of like buildings. chill, relax.
Can you fight? I can't. I won't.
Then the Phoenix down.
Good to
Wow.
go? Gonna pull back.
Great.
Bollocks.
I've gotta do something. I thought I was stronger than
Couldn't
this.
get that. We know they're gonna do a triple threat for the girls. Like we already knew this. Already, you know.
Gotta stick it out till the end.
Yeah, I'm just like, just do it already. We already know. We're not stupid. But they obviously want to prolong it and make something good out of it. So, which I kind of get and I understand. I hope it's that Remake to heal. What do you think about John Cena and Cody?
It's on you.
First, I don't think they'll turn Rhea heel. I think they'll actually turn Bianca heel.
Need my help, do you?
She seems to be the one the crowd started to dislike now. Because like the whole Jade situation,
Okay.
whole Jade
Big should be waiting
and
for us
Naomi
up ahead.
the situation,
probably
because like
worried
she
sick
hasn't
about
really
us.
addressed anything about it and whatnot. But it was beautifully done, chef's kiss.
Even after all that fighting,
Um,
no one's coming for us?
I like the way they're going about
This
it.
is Shinra City. We probably have
And
cameras everywhere.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. 2
Why
weeks
didn't you
out
say
now
something
for
sooner?
WrestleMania,
Way too late
so
to
it
bail
should be
now.
It's like walking
we should be
tightrope.
good. I think this year's WrestleMania should be good. But the problem is with this year's WrestleMania, I don't think WrestleMania this year will be as good as last year's WrestleMania,
I wonder.
the 02.
Tifa?
But
It's nothing.
you know, but
Just thinking about the next step.
you know, it is what it is.
Some
I
things you never
got to see Becky Lynch in the Judgment Day, and Jey Uso was amazing. Oh, Jey Uso was an amazing show. No, they put on really good shows, like you know the Clash at the Castle in Cardiff, the first one they did. You know that was class. That was like my first proper like WWE pay-per-view or premium live event, as they call it. Cause like I'd never seen I'd seen like a show before,
Mercy! Wait,
like a tour show
Cloud.
before, but I'd never been on like a
where's
TV
Jesse and Wedge?
kind of like show before.
report.
Topside's going nuts after some terrorists jumped off a train. Nice and quiet here, though. So quiet I had no trouble securing your route into the reactor.
You magnificent son of a bitch. Bring it in.
Expensive,
So,
but worth it.
where are the others?
Man,
Jesse got hurt and couldn't make it.
Bad?
not so bad she couldn't rope in this guy.
Thanks for stepping up.
It's a job.
Worked out pretty good. You picking that train you did. While Shinra scours Sector 4, you can waltz right on into Sector 5. It's a bit of a squeeze, but it ought to get you where you need to go.
Little dark and foreboding for my taste.
Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, and you'll be needing your grappling guns, of course. All set?
Ready to take on the world and then some.
Make sure everyone gets clear, okay?
Will do.
Yeah, if you're gonna go, enjoy.
Okay, y'all. Keep these grappling guns close. Secure them to your belt or whatever so you don't lose them. When we're done, we'll be using these babies to get down safe. All of us.
Got it.
Still working with IBS. you're still working with IBS. Was the last time I saw you. Yeah.